County, Honorable Els Muhanda, members of Parliament who are here today, Honorable Lady Justice Dora Jebkonyi, and other judiciary staff, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin by thanking God and the people of Kakamega County for the guidance, protection, and love that has led us this far from the time of devolution in 2013 still now. Secondly, I wish to congratulate our second governor, His Excellency Fernandez Baraza, together with his deputy, His Excellency Ayub Osabula, for their well-deserved win in the just concluded gubernatorial election. My gratitude also goes to my deputy governor, the outgoing Professor Philip Kutima, both the first as well as the second term members of the County Assembly, the executive and staff, for the support and skills we shared and exercised with the reference to the Constitution among other legal guidelines for the benefit of our people during my two-term tenure as governor. Special thanks also goes to members of my family for their immeasurable support through prayers, understanding, and ample time that enabled me to carry out effectively my mandate of serving the people of Kakamega and Kenyans at large in different capacities, especially the outgoing First Lady. She's here, Mama Priscilla Oparanya. Ladies and gentlemen, this swearing-in ceremony of the second governor of Kakamega County marks 10 years since you gave me the leadership in 2013 to be your first steward of devolution. This was after your overwhelming voted for me on the 4th March 2013 and entrusted me with the mandate to lay the foundation of our great county of Kakamega. On the 8th August 2017, you once again found it worthy to drive the development course of our county for another period of 5 years. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to sincerely thank you for the support you gave me during my tenure in the two constitutional terms as your first governor. Indeed, together we achieved quite a lot, of which I will only highlight just but a few. During the formative years of the devolved governance system, I spent most of the time laying the foundation of the county by establishing the structures that you can see today. I must tell you that it wasn't a walk in the park. Sometimes we could really not know what the best solution to offer in certain challenges. But through commitment and consultation, we always found our way out. Today, Kakamega County boasts of various accolades that we have received many times, that we have been evaluated by different agencies of repute, emerging top among all the 47 counties. We received and continue to receive many visitors, not only from Kenya, but also from abroad, coming to understand and adopt the Kakamega devolution model. Ladies and gentlemen, devolution has demonstrated that with proper planning and accountability, it works for the benefit of the local people by creating employment and accelerating development. The key aspects that devolution is supposed to serve are to promote democracy and accountability exercise of power, to foster national unity by recognizing diversity, to give powers of self-governance to the people and enhance the participation of the people in the exercise of power of the state and in making decisions affecting them. In addition, devolution is supposed to recognize the rights of communities to manage their own affairs and to further their development, protect and promote the interests and rights of minorities and marginalized communities, promote social and economic development and provision of proximate, easily accessible service across the country. While developing the county structure, I had all those in mind. Ladies and gentlemen, the desire to have devolution realize equity in the sharing of natural resources still remains a pipe dream 10 years down the line. Despite counties receiving nearly only 15% of the constitutional equitable share, it has been demonstrated by the good work that counties are doing with this allocation is not sufficient to realize the objects of devolution. This little allocation has unfortunately been trickling to counties in trips after months of waiting. And as I speak now, this financial year, we have not received any cent from the national government. This low disbursement of county funds by the national treasury has not only derailed development and benefit to the people of Kenya, but also affected government, suppliers, and contractors as financial institutions find them high interest rates for late repayment of borrowed loans. This state has occasionally led to counties nearly holding from offering essential services. It is obvious that there has been a slow acceptance of devolution by certain stakeholders. This has been witnessed by the common trend of retention of funds meant for devolved functions at the national government every end of the financial year. To date, counties are still struggling with payment of liabilities of the different local authorities, since no requisite budget has been allocated to settle those bills. These, among other challenges, have continued to hinder development at the grassroots. During my full two-term service as the chairperson of the Council of Governors, I relentlessly spearheaded efforts to make devolution the game changer in Kenya's journey to becoming among the first world countries. Ladies and gentlemen, despite this setback of devolution, Kakamega County stands tall in Kenya from the milestones achieved under my two-term tenure that has just ended as a governor. It will go into history that the first regime achieved various flagship projects. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank the people of Kakamega County for the good time you have given me in undertaking a smooth running of our county for the last 10 years. It has not been easy, but we have managed together. I also appreciate the entire staff for working tirelessly to ensure that we realize the milestone that we have so far achieved, and pray that you will extend the same spirit to the next administration. I also appreciate the cooperation that we have had with the national government in our major development undertaking. I sincerely cherish and hold dearly the support accorded to me by the Lake Region Economic Bloc, LREP, and the Council of Governors for electing me as a chairperson during my reign as a governor. Finally, when the leadership term of Moses ended, the Lord directed him to hand over the mantle to Joshua to deliver the Israelites to Canaan. Today, I have officially handed over the leadership mantle to our country, to our next captain, who you overwhelmingly elected to lead us. As I once again congratulate you, I now wish to hand you to Your Excellency Governor Fernandez Barasa, the people of Kakamega County, the Assembly and the entire staff and all our stakeholders, that you may lead us to gain those other aspirations that we still must achieve to make Kakamega much greater. The people of Kakamega, I am proud of the various achievements that we have been able to realize during my tenure. Most importantly, I'm also quite happy that I leave you in the safe hands of equal custodian and a pilot who will steer our great county to the admirable successes. God bless Kakamega, God bless Kenya. Asanteni sana na kwaheri.